Numerology according to today's date July 7, 2023. Numerology is a belief or doctrine that studies the symbolic meaning of numbers and believes that they have an influence on our lives. To calculate the number for today's date, July 7, 2023, we need to add up all the digits of the date and reduce them to a single-digit number. 0 plus 7 plus 0 plus 7 plus 2 plus 0 plus. The influence of the numerological day 3 on the birthday 1 can be interesting and enriching. The birthday 1 represents independence, willpower, and leadership qualities, while the day 3 is associated with communication, creativity, and sociability. Combining these two numbers can lead to the following possibilities and influences. The numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 2 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 2 is associated with harmony, cooperation, diplomacy, and sensitivity, while the day 3 is related to communication, creativity, and sociability. Combining these two numbers can lead to the following possibilities and influences. The numerological day 3 can have additional influences and interesting aspects on the birthday 3. When the number 3 encounters itself, it can amplify certain key characteristics and tendencies of the number 3. Here are some possible ways in which the number 3 can influence the birthday 3. Expressiveness and communication. The number 3, the numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 4 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 4 is associated with stability, perseverance, practicality, and systematic approach, while the day 3 is related to communication, creativity. The numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 5 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 5 is associated with freedom, adventure, adaptability, and communication, while the day 3 is related to communication. The numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 6 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 6 is associated with family, love, responsibility, and harmony, while the day 3 is related to communication, creativity, and sociability. Here are some possible ways in which the numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 7 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 7 is associated with spirituality, intuition, analysis, and exploration, while the day 3 is related to communication, creativity, and sociability. Here are some possible ways in which the number 3 can the numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 8 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 8 is associated with financial success, power, leadership skills, and practicality, while the day 3 is related to communication, creativity, and sociability. The numerological day 3 can have an influence on the birthday 9 and add some interesting aspects to it. The birthday 9 is associated with spirituality, philanthropy, compassion, and completion of cycles, while the day 3 is related to communication, creativity, and sociability. Here are some possible ways in which the number 3 can influence the birthday 9. Communicative spirituality.